Hi guys, it's Amber coming to you live from Portsmouth. Welcome. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Ooh, I think my light's too bright. Too bright, yeah, I think that's better. What do you guys think? If you think it wasn't bright enough, or if you think it's not bright enough, tell me, and I'll brighten it up. Hello, Lecky. Please say something. You never say anything. Just give me a wave, just for once, so I know we're all good. So how's everybody? I'm just going to share this into my group, and then I'll tell you what the whole wings thing is about. So I'm going to be doing... Did I say I'll share before telling you? Okay, fine. So I'm going to just share this into my makeup group. If you want to be in my makeup group, say group. If you want to see my business page, say page. And if you can't think of anything to say hashtag replay if you're watching back on replay, okay? So tonight I'm going to be showing off our latest bundle, which is the special product for August. And the proceeds from the sale of those products are going to go to help a charity. Isaac's shouting for me. A charity that supports children who sadly suffered with childhood sexual abuse. And it's sort of like supporting initiatives which reduce the incidence of these things happening. So kind of enabling carers and parents and just telling them the things they need to do to make sure that these things, these horrible things, just don't happen again. So I'm just going to share this to my page in a minute. And then we're going to get right into it. So tell me where you are when you come on and tell me what the weather's been like. Yes, Isaac.
Hi.
Hello, gorgeous. Mommy's just doing makeup, okay?
I was doing a play.
So promise not to distract me.
Mum,
Yeah.
I was playing a game of Gnaw Control.
Gnaw Control? What is that?
Okay, so
Yeah.
use your toys as one of the pups.
You use your toys as one of the pups?
Yeah. and
Like a what? Sorry, I'm just...
with jets.
Hi, Lantana. Oh my God, I just saw an amazing picture
Okay.
of you and your babies. Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
What do you mean, babies?
Yes, do you remember Auntie Lantana who came here with the two gorgeous little girls?
Which one?
Which one? You've got so many aunties, haven't you? So many aunties. It's difficult to remember everybody. So, sorry guys. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Akiwanda. Just give me 2 seconds, please. I'm just sharing to my other groups so that everyone can see it live. Because some people are like, oh my God, Hemba, I never catch it live. So, yeah. I'm just doing that quickly and we're done. Right, so let the makeup begin. Hello, Linda. Hi. Please love, please share, please tag a friend. You know, anyone who you think will find this useful. So this is my eye primer. That's what I'm going to begin with. Please ignore Isaac in the background. Those who watch me regularly know who he is and have probably just learned to ignore him. Some quite enjoy watching him. I dare say more than they enjoy watching me, but that's fine. I'm quite happy to share the makeup light with my son. It's not quite a spotlight, but a light all the same. So you can apply your eye primer either with your fingers, as I have done, or you could do it with a brush. Some people use concealer. They both do the same thing. So essentially what they do is prepare your skin for the eyeshadow. Now, if you see people... There's things where people kind of do swatches on their arm. So they do the eyeshadow on its own and then they do eyeshadow on top of primer and you can tell the difference. The color is just that bit more vibrant when you put it over, say, concealer or primer. So if you want your eyeshadow to really pop, then you want to be using a primer. So that's done. And today the shade I'm going for is Trusting, which is this one here, just right next to the blue. So Trusting is kind of like a very pale, shimmery lavender shade, which I absolutely love. What I particularly love, see how easily that comes on, and that is because my eyelid is primed. If your eyelid isn't primed, you really struggle to get the eyeshadow on. I'm literally just touching there and then touching my eyelid and it just sticks as if by magic. And just makes life easier, doesn't it? Just having that tiny little pot So I'm just kind of going over the central part of my eyelid. Not quite all the way to the end and not quite all the way to the inside. Hey Mai, how you doing? Nice to see you. It was nice chatting to you earlier as well. So I'm just leaving a gap on the outside for where I'll do the smoky bit, because I always, not always, but I love to do a smoky look. And then I also leave some space on the inside for where I do like a different shade for my tear ducts. Okay, so that's just that quickly. So how high to go? It's basically, for me, I stop just short of the crease. So the crease is, so if you think of your eye as a globe, well, that's what it is. There's a curved area. So when it kind of goes, when it dips in, like to the socket, that's the crease. And generally we put a darker shade in the crease. Now people do this in different ways. Some people do the crease first, and then the outer part, and then the inner part. But I think rules are meant to be broken. Because when you do the same thing all the time, it gets boring. Hello Eliza, how are you doing? So that's that done. It's literally that easy, and that's it. So now I'm going to use my crease brush, which is this one, to go into the creases. And in the crease, I tend to like something slightly dark. So I'm going to go for Marvelous, which is this like deep, rich, chocolatey brown just there. So I'm literally just going to dab, 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 dab into the creases. Now, you might have noticed I haven't got my usual afro today. I've created some kind of fringe for myself, and it's not getting in the way of my makeup. Like, oh my gosh. You go for a different look and it comes with its own set of problems. So I'm just tapping that on, just dabbing it on, and then I will blend it in with the blending brush. So all the way out to the corners of the eyes, but I'm literally just pushing it into the crease. And then, you know, I love today, I know where everything is. Like, I'm literally just reaching over and grabbing it. It's amazing, isn't it? So yeah, I'm just going to blend that in beautifully. So generally, it's nice to look downwards when you do your eyes. And that way, you haven't got a creased brow as you do it. Therefore, you have an even spread of the product. It just makes sense really, but sometimes one needs to be told. I certainly needed to be told. It didn't just like come naturally to me, because normally you're looking at a mirror, aren't you? So you just keep looking in the mirror without thinking what that's doing. So that's done. I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Can you see how that's kind of giving me depth as well? Hello, Amo. Nice to see you, darling. Have you had a good weekend? Oh my God, it's just rained and rained and rained and rained here all day long. Is there anyone who hasn't had rain today? If that's you, please show off. Please just make the rest of us feel awful. Like, it has rained, like actual proper rain all day. But I feel a bit petulant complaining because hi my love, we've had so much sunshine. I've had live source complaining, oh my God, it's so hot. So like, I feel like, dare I complain when it rains? I think not. I think not. So yeah, so this is my crease brush, and I've dabbed that Marvelous shade into the crease, and I'm just blending it all in with my blending brush. Now when you blend, the whole idea is so that you don't have any lines. You don't want to have any sharp lines where any color begins and ends. You just want to kind of have like an airbrush type look. I'm very well, Omo, thank you. You know, I've just sort of been indoors working on my iPad all day long, like, you know, on my various businesses. I'm studying as well. I've got exams coming up. I've got things I need to do for work. So yeah, it was just that kind of day, you know. It was just as well we couldn't go out, because I've achieved a lot today, which I just wouldn't have if I'd gone out. And if the weather had been nice, I'd have felt really awful keeping the kids indoors to get all this work done. But since it was just rubbish weather, I was like, well, not my fault. Weather's not good. We're not going anywhere. It worked out just well. So I don't know. Maybe I've been like, hello, Franca. How are you? Hello, Marjorie. Yeah, it seems like I've been conspiring with the weather because I had lots to do. So now I'm going for my darkest shade, which is legendary. It's this one, black. I used it yesterday and I'm just going to do that again. So right in the corners, right in the very, very corner, outer corner of my eyelid, I'm going for, notice what I've done there, it's a V shape. So that's what you want to do. V shape, so you push it in along your lower lid and then up into the crease. Take the smallest amount needed and then see how far that goes. If you feel you need more, then get more. But don't start off with too much because if you do, you can't take it off. Hey Tammy, how are you? So, quick as pie. I know eyeshadow generally can take a long time, but this is a very quick look. And then you know that thing we've done there with the dark shade, we're going to emphasize it with the wing. So I'm going to use my liquid liner today, which is on special offer and is delivered outside the UK as well, because I know some people watching me don't live in the UK. So like Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Italy, France, Germany, Hong Kong, oh my God. Yeah, just ask. If you're outside the UK and you think, I can't deliver, I would check because I probably can. Right, so that's that side done. Yeah, I think that blend is good. It's good. I don't want to overdo the smoky look. I just want it to be a little bit. So the good thing about doing your eye look before the rest of your face is any mistakes you make. Hi, Sarah. Any, like if you take it out too far out or too low, you can always just cover that up with your concealer and your foundation when you come to do your face. So notice again, just a V shape on the outside. So up into the crease and down along the outer edge of your lash. So kind of up and up like that. And then blend. It really is that easy. So nice circular motions. Kind of want to go upwards, not down, because down you're going to bring it down here. So you're going circular motions but up. I'm not even going to do the clockwise, anti-clockwise thing. Hello, Abby. How are you? Because, these cameras, they invert things as well. Because it's a front-facing camera. Like, I'm not even going to go there. Just go upwards. And that should do. So up, up, up. So you twirl it up and then you kind of swipe left to right and back again. And same thing on the other side. Then you kind of want to step back and see. I feel like I've got slightly more on that side. So let's try and even it out a little. Just a little bit. It might all be in my head. And feel free to disagree. Like if you think, hemboy looks exactly the same, stop fussing, then say so. Say so. So that's that done. So I'm going to park it there for now and do the rest of my face really quickly. So yesterday I used my beauty blender to put my foundation on and that worked really well. It was something I hadn't done before. So I'm just going to do that again today because it was exciting. It worked. So this is my primer. Oh, I'm knocking things over. This is my primer. I never, ever put on foundation without priming. Because in my case particularly, I've got oily skin. So I definitely need primer because it holds back the oil, which means the makeup stays perfect for longer. I'll be honest, it doesn't stay perfect all day long. There's no makeup that can stay perfect all day long with skin as oily as mine. But at least it increases the lifespan of when it stays perfect. And you know what I do when the oil starts to come through? I have my where is it? Perfecting powder. It's like a little tube. It looks something like, there was something here just now that looked like it. Yeah, it looks something like this, but it's got powder in it, and the powder is has got sun protection. So yeah, so usually I just take that at work, pop it back into my little work purse, and it's all good. Hi, Jitukumba. Yes, I haven't seen you in a while. Have you been well? Always good to see you too. It's nice when I see familiar faces pop up and comment on my lives and share and ask me questions. It's nice. Because really, when we do this, we're talking to a phone, aren't we? Which is slightly mad. It's slightly mad, but it's fine. So yeah, I think when people on the other end speak to you, it just kind of normalizes the experience. So yeah, this is my mineral foundation. And this shade is Cypress. So I'm just going to have a look in the mirror because the comments have not completely obstructed my face. I can't see the lower half of my face now. So when I put this on the, oop, that looks like it's dropped somewhere. I can't see where. Anyway, when I put this on a brush normally, I use like 3 to 4 drops. And that's roughly what I've done now. So I'm just going to dab it in really quickly. I get very impatient with the whole dabbing thing because I'm just not the most patient person in the world, if I'm honest. Hi, Jiba. I'm not the most patient person in the world. So this dabbing technique, you're just like, oh God. And you can't really, oh my God, I love the hearts floating up into the air. And you're not meant to rub, because if you rub, you're just going to take it off your face and onto the blending board. You want it on your face. So what you're meant to be doing is pressing it in. It helps to moisten the blending board, but my, oh gosh, I think I've smudged my eyeshadow there a little bit. Can you see? My rose water is in the bathroom because it's part of my nighttime routine. I just need to get another one, don't I, guys? I just need to get another one. I can't keep moving it back and forth. I'm going to get myself another tub of rose water. So, that way you moisten the blending board. Can you see? Can you see the difference between one half of my face and the other? So for those who've got like bags, not like your Louis Vuitton bags, these bags. After you do this, you should use your smaller blending board to put some concealer under your eyes. And I think actually, to be fair, blending boards give a more flawless look than a brush. So I think that's that. So now, should we do the other side? Yeah, let's do the other side. So kind of push up under the eyes. Thanks, my love. You know what? I just got a bit tired of the fro. I was just like, I need to do something different. And I've been wanting to do it for days, but I just didn't have the time. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Don't forget to go like along your jawline, down your neck. We've all seen what happens when foundation isn't blended down the neck, haven't we? Depending on the difference in the shade and the person's actual complexion, ooh, it can be quite grim. Just like, head transplant. I'm being horrible, I'm sorry. Obviously up into your hairline as well. Kind of push it up, 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 up. So, I'm just going to brighten that up a little bit, just because I don't think it's going to help me see any better. I can't see because of the comments. I can only see my forehead right now. And the trouble is, if I turn off the comments, then I can't interact with you guys. What a predicament. So that's all done. Beautiful. Oh, let's not drop that. So that's done. And then what I'm going to do now is like finish up my... There it is. It was in my lap. Oh my God. So I'm going to put this dark brown shade, the one I used in my crease. So this one, Marvelous. It's like a chocolate brown. Where is it? Where is it? There. I'm just going to put that under my eye. It gives you a much softer look than you would get if you use an eyeliner pencil. Notice I'm wearing contact lenses. If you haven't noticed, I'm cross because I love my contact lenses. They're my pride and joy. And I want everyone to notice the minute I put them on. With lots of makeup, if you wear contacts, you literally can't take anything near your eye, but not without makeup. It's fabulous. Contact lens wearer, sensitive eyes, whatever. You're covered, you're good. So I've gone for that softer look. Hey, Jessie. Oh, hey, Jessie. My children watch something where they sing, hey, Jessie. Do you know it, Jessie? I don't know if you're like too young to know what kids are watching. Or so old kids have left home where you're just the right age and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think it's a Disney program or something. I hope I haven't made all of that up. Because there's always a chance I'm just making things up. So that's that done. If you ever find that you've kind of overdone it, just pick up your blending bud and clean up the edges. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole concealer thing today. It's not that kind of live today. So that's that one done. I'm just going to tidy up my brows. I'm not really doing the brows either because I'm going for like a natural look today. And also, this is kind of covering my brows. So I don't think, you know, I really want to go into that today. So I'm going to do my brow bone and my tear duct. So for the tear duct, I like to go for something like really, what's the word? I can't find the word. I'll go with this one. So I like to go for something really shimmery, something bright. And this shade is called Nimble. That's Nimble. Reminds me of primary school. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Right, so that's kind of left a little bit of a gap, which I'm just going to fill in. With the shade that was there before. So that's that done. And now I want, where's that brush? I'm looking for my angled brush. Yep, there it is. I like to use this for my brow bone because if you see, it's got that curve which just naturally fits in with the brow bone. Now this is going to be slightly odd, especially since I haven't drawn my brows. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with what shades are alive, I think. So just a little bit there. And a little bit there. Sorry, did I obstruct your view there? Hi Grace, good to see you. Who has not had rain today? I noticed nobody has answered. It looks like it rained in the entire United Kingdom today. My goodness. My goodness me. How can it rain in an entire country? Okay. Right, time to draw the wing. I got wings, I can fly. Dip and draw eyeliner. I've got a new color coming up. It's like a bluey gray. I'm very excited. I can't even wait. I think that's why I'm just constantly winging. To be fair, I've been doing the wings for a couple of weeks now, but I think I was particularly excited that the new product for August includes a wing eyeliner. So I start from the outside, I go up slightly, and then do another line to join that line. I think it's got into my eye. I can feel a little bit of a sting there, and then you now fill it in. The trick is to keep dipping frequently. Okay. Obviously, you want to give it a good shake before you start. Don't worry about making a mistake. Hi, Bridget. That's my mom's name, but I think I've told you that before. Bridget, and I think I have smudged. We might have to go for a thicker wing today, ladies. You know what? I wanted a thicker wing all along. Don't think. Don't think it's because I might have smudged it there. It was always part of the plan. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Whenever I want my eyebrows to pop, my eyelashes to pop, or I want my eyeliner to pop, I go for a light shade of eyeshadow. So it's not by accident that I've chosen the shade that I've chosen. When I know I'm going to be lining it with black, then I'm going to use something light so that the contrast becomes very obvious. Right, so let's extend that now to the inside. It's beautiful. Thank you. I see hearts. I agree. I love it too. Ah. I have this friend who I now realize has been my friend for longer than half of my life. But back when we were in medical school, before we became doctors, some days I'll tell her, like, damn girl, you look so good. And she's like, I know. What? The first time she did that, I was like, oh my God, you didn't. But then I thought about it, I was like, well, to be fair, right? Most of the time, when we ladies step out looking good, like looking hot, like tapping, we usually know, don't we? So when people are like, oh, you look good, you're like, oh, thank you, thank you. Like, come on, you know you look good, girl. Just own it. Oh, what have I done there? What have I done? Right, okay. Right, remember I told you with makeup, everything's fixable. What happened was I put it there and I started to laugh and I probably creased my eyelid. But everything is fixable. There is nothing that cannot be fixed. Now, I'm not saying that to dare myself, because you say stuff like that and then something happens which you can't fix. No, 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 no. Within reason. So part of what I've been doing today, hello Roslyn, hi Okpe, is taking bookings for like online makeup tutorials. Because I realize there's some people who don't like to ask questions, like in my live, like there's so many people watching. You don't really want people know what you don't know. So what I also do is I do like private group tutorials for like groups of friends. So just we pick a time that suits everybody, and then we do in a private Facebook group. So you're all friends, nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nice, it's fun. And you ask all your questions about makeup and skincare. So that's done. How's that looking? Easy as pie, huh? That was so easy. Right, so that's that done. So now I'm going to use my lip powder. So I used a different shade yesterday. Can you see? I think I can definitely see this one. So there's a powder moving around in there. And then it converts into a cream when it gets applied. So it's got a nice applicator. I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to have to try just so you guys can see. So look at that. Now these were limited edition products, I think last year in December. So right now you can't actually buy these. But there's a shade that is now on sale. It's not this shade, slightly different, just as gorgeous. And it's beautiful. Right, I'm just gonna see what I've been doing. There's people, Shimmy, they can't see you, just so you know.
No, it's only my head.
She's spying on me.
Sorry.
This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I love it. If you've never used a lip powder before, I encourage you to try it. Like, you will love it. So it goes from being a powder to being a cream. Don't ask me how. I don't know how they do it. I just know that they do. And it's amazing. Right. Where's my favorite lip liner? I don't care. I love it. It was somewhere here. There it is. There it is. So this is Pompous. I don't even need to look. With most of my products, I need to look to check what it's called. This lip liner I know by heart. It genuinely is one of my favorites. Right, so I'm just gonna go over my face now with some loose powder. Never mind, I've just dropped my dip and draw liner. So this is the Peony loose powder. So just kind of rub it in there. Go over my face. Sometimes I use loose powder on its own when I'm in a hurry or just not in the mood to apply foundation. I do that sometimes. Just gives you a nice natural look, which is good. It's got good coverage as well, so yeah. If you're like, I'm not really a liquid foundation kind of person, loose powder, get that. Hi Iwalewa, how are you doing? I'm gonna do a bit of blusher because I'm in love with my new blusher. I love these two little things. These two little things. I love them. So this is my spray-tan blusher. This is my opaline highlighter. Like, honestly, if someone said, pick two things from your makeup table now. So I know that looks like quite a vivid color, but it isn't as bright as you would think. So upwards towards the tip of your ear, is how I do it. And smile so you know where to place it. Just on the outside of the apples. Some people put blush on the apples of their cheeks. I don't. I put it where I put a highlighter. Well, just below. Because now comes a highlighter. Which is this one. And I use this brush for that one. And this is Opaline. It's a powder one. But I've also got a cream one, which I mix it with my foundation for an all-over glow. How cool is that? Down the nose. And then we want it over the Cupid's bow. How's it looking? Right. There is only one thing left to do at this stage. I was saying like one left thing to do at this stage. Is that even English? One left thing to do. There is only one thing left to do. Now I have probably dropped it. No. I know I say this is my favorite product, that is my favorite product. My actual favorite product is Epic Mascara. There it is. It can never be far from me. Like every handbag has one. I think like you can wear this alone. Like if you just think, what should I do with my eyes? And you don't know, just slap on some Epic Mascara and you're good to go, babe. You're good to go. It is so good. And I think what I love more than Epic Mascara is Epic Mascara when I've just put on some like liquid liner like I've done. So Epic on the background of the wings, because the wings just kind of, it gives the impression that you've got really thick brows. You know that black line at the base of your lashes? It gives the impression that you've got thick lashes, which I don't. So yeah. Works for me. And I feel like that wing, you know, that bit that comes out, it's almost like an outside lash. It's almost like a lateral. Now this Epic, you can put one coat on top of another coat on top of another coat. It's very buildable. We've got a brand new one that's just been launched. So this is water resistant. We've just launched a waterproof one. And we've launched a brown one. I can't wait to try it. Brown mascara. I can't honestly say I've seen it before, but I like the idea. I like the idea of that. I could sit here all day applying mascara to my eyes. But unfortunately, I haven't got all day, and neither have you. If there's anyone who wants to try the Epic, just send me a message. If you don't like it, you can send it back. You've got 2 weeks to try it out. And if you don't like it, send it back with a full refund. Also, we've got a loyalty program now. You know, we've got like Tesco Club Card points and things. Oh my God. We now have a loyalty program for our customers. So the more products you buy products. When you get up to a certain amount, you're automatically enlisted in the program. And then you start to earn cash which you can use to buy more makeup. How cool is that? I think that's pretty damn amazing. So this is a finished look, ladies. Eyeshadow, wings, lip powder, mascara. Hope you liked it. Please love, please share. Please say shared in the comments, and I will send you a special surprise in your inbox. Click subscribe at the end and tell a friend. Have an amazing week. Good night.